Hello, this is Claus Jensen presenting Game 11 of the 2012 World Chess Championship match between Anand and Gelfand. And this game is Gelfand's last game with the white pieces, at least in classical chess. Because if the score in this game and the next is still even, we will see a rapid play decision of the 2012 World Championship. So this is Game 11. Gelfand is white, and he opens his favorite move, 1d4. And with knight f6 we again see Anand avoiding the Slav. His a6 line was doing its purpose in the first 3 black games from Anand, but after the 7th game where Gelfand played c5, Anand has preferred the nimzo instead. So we have c4, e6, knight c3, bishop b4, e3, castles, bishop d3, d5, knight f3, c5, castles, d takes c, bishop takes c, and now Anand plays a move that hasn't been tested on the highest levels recently, but it has been played by good old masters like Korchnoi, Yusupov, Taimanov. So of course it cannot be a bad move. Bishop d7 is the move. And in fact it turned out to be a very good, perhaps a good move, perhaps deserving an exclamation mark. And you might think now, am I out of my mind? But, well, since the reply from Gelfand to this bishop d7 move came only after 30 minutes, it would be fair to give bishop d7 an exclamation mark for preparation and for time. So, after 30 minutes, Gelfand played a3. And Korchnoi in this position used to play c takes d4, a takes b4, d takes c3, b takes, and queen c7. But in the game Anand played like Yusupov and Taimanov played in the past. He played bishop a5, queen e2 from Gelfand, and bishop c6. And by transposition we have reached a position which has been played several times by players like Sheparinov and Kolmov. Rook d1, and now Anand exchanges on c3, and knight d7, bishop d3, and queen a5. And also this move came very quickly. And at this point Anand has spent only 5 minutes on the clock. Gelfand has spent almost 45 minutes. And it is a bit surprising, this queen a5, because the logical move seems to be bishop e4, because all black's moves in this line has been focused on eliminating a bad light squared bishop, and now it could not only trade off with white's good bishop, it could also prevent e4 from white at this time. But queen a5 was the move played by Anand. And now one could expect e4. But I think Gelfand was a little nervous that since Anand has and his team seem to have analyzed this particular position, judging by the speed of Anand's move, he wouldn't allow Anand to grab a pawn after e4 and then queen takes c3, bishop d2, queen b3, rook a b1, queen a4, and rook d to c1. Although it seems that white has good compensation for the pawn. But in the game, instead of e4, Gelfand decided to play c4. Then came c takes, e takes, and queen h5 was played here from Anand, and with one of two ideas as I see it. He can either exchange on f3 and damaging the white pawn structure, or he will simply not allow knight e5 from white with a queen exchange, without a queen exchange. So this I think this is the idea of queen h5. Bishop f4 followed from Gelfand at rook a to c8. And the advantage for Anand, measured in time, is almost an hour now. Anand has spent only 20 minutes, while Gelfand has spent 1 hour 15 minutes at this point. And now he spends another 10 minutes on the clock. And one of many considerations is the evaluation of the endgame after knight e5, which is indeed the move that Gelfand played in the game. Knight e5. Then came this queen exchange, and knight takes, bishop takes, rook f to d8, and a4. And here Anand played knight e4 with the idea to take on a4, and after rook takes, then there's a fork on c3. So rook d3, f6, bishop f4, and now comes another interesting move from Anand, I think, bishop e8, trying to transfer the bishop to this diagonal. And rook b3 came here, and now Anand can take the central pawn on d4. Bishop e3, rook d7. And of course now Gelfand can take the pawn on a7, but he has won a pawn on a7 in exchange for an important central pawn. So I think this was a good exchange for Anand. And with only 12 minutes left on the clock for the last 15 moves, it was very surprising to me that the players actually agreed on a draw in this position. And in fact, it was Anand who offered the draw in this position. To me, it seemed that Anand had excellent chances of deciding the match in this game. He is clearly not worse, and Gelfand obviously felt uncomfortable spending a lot of time early on in the game. So if I was Anand, I would have played on from here. But of course, let's not forget that he's the world champion while I'm just a nobody doing chess videos. So of course, Anand had his reasons. So this game ended in a draw, and tomorrow we have another rest day, and then we'll have the last classical game on Monday. Anand will play the white pieces. Thanks for watching this video, and please visit my chess website at clausjensen.com for more chess videos. Bye bye for now.